Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. How are we all doing? Give me a second to get set up here. Mike is messing around a little bit. Ah. I heard that, which means you guys heard that. Not much I can do about that, though. Except for maybe, how about we screw that a little looser? Yeah, and then we just... Yeah, and then we get that right back there. Okay, that should be good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Let's Not Try to Freeze to Death livestream. Today we continue on our crevasse, the ravine with our city in it. Let's go. Oh, wait, we gotta pause the music. Actually, I'll let the music run and I'll simply disable the loop. Bam, how about that? That works way better. Ladies and gentlemen, hi, welcome back. Why tree-infested? That is a great question, because without it, we probably wouldn't have the resources to survive. Greetings, one and all. Chaos has returned. Him and Havoc yesterday, filling the donation goal. They did it. Fucking heroes. Next week, by the way, it's happening. Saturday. So mark that down if you're interested. This is such good music. Matt, I have never played the World of Warcraft, but fuck does it have some epic soundtracks. There's several people that compose it, and I'm a fan. It's good. It's not as dark, sad, tranquil as the Frostpunk soundtrack, but it will do as a stream intro. This time I'm going to see the stream rather than enjoy the music. Welcome back, Vader. It's been a while. You've been dropping in and out for a long time now. Glad to have you for once. I'm very fine. How is your day going? It is going well. It is going well. I have been losing a fuck ton of weight as of recently, or as of late. Past 2 months I've been trying to get down the little bit of the stomach that I've been building up, because I've been mostly sitting still for the past, like, how many months now? Quite a few. So the belly kind of starts to fill up. The last 2 months I've been hard at work trying to get rid of that, and I must say, it's hard work, but it pays off. It pays off. And today Yesterday I ate normally. The day before that I ate almost nothing. Today I'm back on eating almost nothing. Had 2 sandwiches today to start with, and that's likely going to be the extent of what I'm going to be eating today. That chicken McNugget challenge hit me like a ton of bricks. That was not quite conducive to the diet, so to say, but it hasn't completely ruined it, thankfully. And we're still going strong. Today I looked in the mirror and I was like, ladies and gentlemen, this is working. So that's good. Progress is getting visible. I never really weigh myself, right? I don't quite go by what the scale says. I kind of just look in the mirror and see if I'm happy with it or not. Still a while to go, but we're getting there. It's getting there. So yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing exceptionally good, you know. Seeing the fruits of your hard work is always a good thing, and it motivates you to keep going. What's happening Saturday? 24-hour live stream. Fucking BF, mate. Rubbish. What? What are you talking about, Scully? What are you talking about? Fuck World of Warcraft? I mean, yeah, maybe, but have you heard the music, the orchestral soundtrack? It is some of the most excellent, epic shit that you'll ever hear. Why did the donation goal jump? Well, obviously because it was filled, so we need a new one. So we got livestream 24-hour 2.0 at the ready. You are weirdly obsessed with my donation goals, though. Specifically you, and it's getting a little weird, man. I'm gonna admit, it's getting a little strange. Play Warcraft 3 for a good class card, yes. I still have not played that. I still need to fucking play that. I know, it's terrible. I still haven't fucking done it. Good morning anyway. And good morning to you. Afternoon at this point. Starting on time. I know. I haven't been doing it as of late. Continue of the game of typical life in Siberia. Pretty much. Oh, you meant Battlefront. Yeah. Yeah. You know, here's hoping one day we'll get a non-money grab game out of EA. It's probably not gonna happen, but a man can dream. Is that goddamn music finished yet? No, okay, well, it was just loading up the next in the playlist. Let's just have that simmer down. Close GOG. Back to Frostpunk. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just survived the first gigantic storm. All of our food production facilities were offline, and we kind of barely not starved to death. Now, we have not quite gotten ourselves into a position where we are about to die, thankfully, but I think the word close call can be used to describe the situation. So, what we are going to do now is first look at what the hell is going on. Get my mind back up to speed. When we're loaded in. Alright, here we go. Alright. Let's see. I'm assuming the overdrive is off. Alright, good. So we're not in risk of blowing the generator. We're not having any tech doing anything. So that's probably what we want to do first. We've got coal coming in from the coal thumper, the 4 gathering posts, and the coal mine. All of the coal piles have been depleted. At least the ones in range. We got food coming in from 1 regular hothouse and 1 industrial hothouse. They are working 14 hours a day. And let's not overwork our people by using the emergency shifts just yet. The cookhouses are, I think, doing fine. Are you up to... Okay, technically we can have people working here. Not necessary right now, though. We don't have a lot of food. As I said, we kind of barely not died there. We got a couple of sick folk. We probably want an infirmary. But can we spare the steam core? We could build another industrial hothouse. But maybe we should go for an infirmary instead. Sick are treated faster than a medical post, and the gravely ill can be treated. Do we have any gravely ill? No, 0. Do you have any amputees? No. Okay, good. So we don't need the infirmary just yet. Sawmill is kind of waiting for the range extension upgrade, which we have not gotten. This is day 16 of the cough cough infinite mode, though it's definitely not infinite, because at one point I do fear that we are going to horror. What? I'm sorry. Maybe we just need our team back. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on a second. We don't need all these people collecting coal, I suppose. Right? Okay. Why is the map blank? Where's all the places we discovered? What? Where's my map? We had scouted all this shit. After each storm it resets? Oh, for fuck's sake. Then what is the point of building outposts? How do you get steam cores? How? What? Jesus. Well, Fuck me right in the icy crevasse. Do we have any wood coming in? Hang on. Which sawmills are currently active? Only you. 15 wood per hour? That's not enough. You've got nothing going on because you're waiting for the upgrade, and that's the only sawmill we got. Siberians don't whine about their leader about long work hours, so that's too cold. That's because otherwise they get shot. I guess the game decided to troll you. Yeah, apparently. The locations have been buried by the snow. Welcome to well, fuck. That sucks, but it's also fucking cool. Well, McWeasels, it can kind of go fuck itself. Really. Okay, so first we need a bunch of wood for our research, because our research is at a standstill, which is unacceptable. We need that range extension, but we don't have the tech to get it. Anything else we actually require at this point? Wall drill, hole thumper, expert. We don't have the industry or the infrastructure to support the construction of automatons. Let's not get into that, because it's not going to work well. Okay. How much for tech for? Too much. Do I take the engineers off of this? Probably. I mean, if they're not going to be working, they may as well, I don't know, construct a sawmill? Hang on, we just need like one more. Okay, good. Let's get a bloody shit. I know this destroys natural resources. There's nothing I can do about that. I need to start mining these trees. Is there anywhere I can put this that will not obliterate? That is the closest we can get that. Okay. Let's do this. We need that sawmill, we need more wood. Because without that wood, we will not be able to get our research going. We also only have one steelworks, which is not ideal. As we know, steel, generally a problem in this game. Because you never have enough. Alright, we hopefully have enough wood to build that street. This is where we see if building a street will actually destroy the trees. Ow. Ouch. Like, shit. Big ouch. That's all these trees gone. I need those trees. This is gonna hurt. Better hunting gear. That's probably gonna be important. Well, not necessarily the hunters, the hunter gear. I suppose it's more of the speed upgrades for the. This is gonna. Oh well, that surprisingly didn't destroy all of those. Okay, good. Don't tell me that. Shit. Shit. Well, at least this sawmill will have infinite trees forever. Alright, so we are building this. We have 0 wood production. This is obviously a problem. Reactor is cooling down. We don't have the wood to produce another scout team, because it's all gone. Do we... Hang on. Do we need... No, wait. We are level 1, range 2. That means we're not building a whole lot of coal. That means we're not consuming a whole lot of coal. Doesn't really matter, though. I think we're going to go back up to level 2, just to get everything back up to comfortable. We have the coal to spare. We have enough coal production that we can keep doing this for a very long time. And the coal thumper will continue to produce more. So I'd rather save some beds in the medical post. Speaking of which, let's give him some food. We actually have sufficient rations right now. The industrial hothouse is producing sufficient amounts of food that we can feed our people. Which is, of course, quite important. Discontent and Hope are doing fine. We have gone down the faith path. And we have built 2 houses of prayers. Let's get some evening prayers in there, lower discontent, and restore a little bit of hope. That's important. You gotta keep your people hopeful, because otherwise they will rebel. What? We'll be fine on the coal, right? We'll be fine on the coal. It's no problem. We return to Shitsville. Yeah, Skyburn. I feel like continuing with this game. It is a good game. In fact, it is an excellent game. It is one of the better games I've played this year. And with all the new update, or with all the new content that this game has got, ever since release, you can keep playing this for a long time. Because, well, I mean, there's just so much content. This is one of the new modes. This is endless. Cough, cough. Endless. You basically have to survive a series of very, very harsh storms until you die. And so far we are doing fairly well. We've just survived the first one, and I mean, you were here for it yesterday. And we have very limited space to build. There are 2 points of expansions here, one of which we are now trying to clear of trees. In fact, we may as well build 2 sawmills here. The point is, we first need to finish that one in order to actually get the trees acquired. Everything else is currently kind of at a standstill. We are producing enough coal. We are producing enough food. Iron or steel is slowly coming in. The biggest problem right now is wood. And we also do not have any method of actually acquiring steam cores, which is also a problem, since we will need those. Might be worth recycling the dead sawmill. True. But I want to keep those there for the extension, the range extension. There is a range extension coming up in the next... Facility has been shut down. Oh, right, the roads. There is a range extension for the sawmills, which once active, the sawmills will have a ton more trees to harvest. So that's actually what I'm waiting for. In fact, this one will probably be able to mine, I'd say, about 90% of all this. We're gonna build another sawmill right next to this, though. Hopefully somewhere, maybe there. That doesn't seem like there's too much in the way. There's some steel rack, wood crates. More steel. Coal pile. Are we heated sufficiently? Yeah, pretty much. I'd say we're fine. Again, sufficient coal production, so we don't have to worry about this just yet. Heater here is off, because the building itself is also off. Right, let's stockpile some coal. Let's stockpile some... more coal? Probably be sufficient for now. We'll wait until we have one resource in access, until we assign that storage depot. These guys are almost there. Short sermon. A little bit of hope. Most of the sick folk are being treated right now. The additional rations for the sick will help them recover faster, and will hopefully get them back in action sooner. Right, close to this time of day, it's no problem. We now have that path finished, which means tomorrow we You know what? Let's just get that to work right now, because we are so dependent on our wood production right now that we should probably just get them working straight away. Heater, well, chilly. I hope that will go up once the heater is actually active. Okay, there it is. The heater is only active when people are actually in the building, so that is a pretty good thing. 20% efficiency because 8 people are going to eat right now. That's a problem because the nearest cookhouse is right fucking there. All the way over here. So, yeah. Maybe we should have invested in an automaton that doesn't have to go all the way back here. We could just build a steam hub there. It could regenerate right there or recharge and then just go right back to work. Whereas these people, they actually have to eat all the way back here and then walk all the way over here to the cold. Nothing found except a hilltop base. 14 hours, one day, fine. 14 hours. So this is apparently just a get all the sites as quickly as you can before the frost comes and freezes everything over again type situation. So I think the best way of doing this is also higher difficulty level, guys. This is a difficulty with far fewer natural resources around and harsher cold. So it is most definitely a challenge, I can tell you that. Okay, 100% efficiency. We are getting 15 wood an hour, and very soon we should have enough for another. You could actually get one of the. Yeah, but that will destroy all those trees as well. I'd rather just. And that would also cost the steam core. I'm not willing to spend the steam core. Okay, good. That's how we do that. Then we will have 2 sawmills, and at that point we will have plenty of wood coming in. There are 14 people idle right now. We will put those to work as soon as we can. That sawmill would benefit from an automaton. Yes, it fucking would. I wish we had one. Just one automaton would be so worthwhile. Alright, someone died. Unsurprising. Replace him. Get back to work. I don't mean to run a regime here, but I am afraid it is necessary for our survival right now. Right. We have very limited build space, so. Going to need a hothouse. I've got a hothouse. In fact, I've got 2. I even got one of them that's industrial. Producing double as much food. It's great. Maybe we should go for the... Nah, that will... Yeah, let's not... I don't quite like the extended shifts anymore. The extended shifts in combination with the emergency shifts will cause deaths. And sick. Now, the sick people we can handle right now. However, the deaths, that is... Not a fan of those. It slows everything down. And we do not quite have the people to spare right now. We may have some fairly advanced technology right now, such as the industrial cookhouse and the steelworks, which will make the people that we have more efficient. However, that still doesn't mean that we can just toss them away like that. Alright, these people are just working. Good. Let's hope we have no more deaths. There's apparently some wreckage over here. If we keep people gathering stuff here, then they will probably freeze since it is very cold here. Waiting for work. Oh, right. Workers have to go all the way over there. God damn it. This is why this slows everything down. They have to walk all the way over here. And sadly, we don't have anything like cars or trains to speed this transportation process up. Have you found a dreadnought yet? Not sure. What does the dreadnought do exactly? Does that give you steel? That would be useful. Or better yet, steam cores. Yeah. See you later, dope. I think I missed the message. What are the plans for 24-hour stream? Let's see. We are most likely going to do a little bit of Frostpunk. We're going to do some community challenge. We're going to try to get that done. I think we can get the 24 or the community challenge over with in the 24-hour stream. Along with that, we are... What are we going to do? Yeah, community challenge Frostpunk. That's about it for the plans. We'll see what else happens. We're going to instate the couch. We're going to reinstate the couch position, and we're going to do some good old couch gaming, which is basically just I'm sitting on the couch and still playing on the PC. I don't have a console, so purpose. Shrines increase efficiency, very useful. But temple also very good because it raises hope. Discontent will occasionally fall slightly, and we get more abilities to raise hope. Faith keepers. Can ask the Faith Keepers to break all protests, and nighttime procession reduces discontent. I very much like the shrines and then into the field kitchens. Shrines raise hope of people working nearby, and they increase the efficiency of nearby workplaces, which is great. Right, 10 wood, 10 steel. Obviously, you don't need any people. This is good stuff. You don't need any people working at the shrines to really boost any of their stats. So they're amazing. They're great. You want them everywhere, as often as you can. Can we get that? No. Okay, fine. We'll just do a one there and then one there. Anything over here? Yeah, I mean one infirmary and that one sawmill, but that'll be fine. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 shrines building. That will be good. We had to build 3, but we're going to build 4 because we want to boost the efficiency of our production facilities as much as we can. Alright, our coal production is still sufficient. We are going to drop several levels in temperature over the next couple of days, which means we'll have to boost to level 3 over to the generator, which is fine, but it is going to cost us a bit of coal. We may have to allocate more people to coal production, but maybe the shrines themselves will be... Maybe the shrines themselves will be sufficient of a boost. Let's see, get that warm, get the extended shift going on. Again, I don't quite like the extended shifts as much, but I am afraid it is just necessary. And I also need to free up a bunch of engineers. Do I have like 10 people working here that aren't doing shit? Yes. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's get them back in the workshops. Alright, we have reached the hilltop base. Raw food and wood. Stone ship. Okay, 13 hours to arrive. Thankfully, with the upgrade that we currently have, we are boosting the speed of our scout sleds by about 50%, so this is going a lot faster. Could go even faster, but the next level of speed is like all the way up to Tech 5, which we're not even close to. Can we get this yet? No, 75 steel. Oh, actually, we're very close to that. Good. Very good, in fact. Very well, let's get this researching. Difference engine. Let's do it. Now, we gotta free up some engineers, I did just say. We have 20 engineers working here, which... Oh, what's happening? United by faith. Sir, we're holding an evening prayer this afternoon. Plenty of people are here. They're praying, but they're also talking and laughing. I haven't seen anything disheartening in our city for a long time. It's actually quite funny. Outside right now, it is beautiful, beautiful weather. It is hot, it is pleasant, and it is quite comfortable. However, in the game, we're freezing. We're almost starving. Bunch of people are hungry. These are probably going to be living... Yeah, these are all here. Which means we kind of need to build a cookhouse close. These people are going to be starving if we don't do this. But this is also really dumb because... And then we have to build one of these here. It's a problem, guys. It's a logistical nightmare, splitting up your city like this. any other people that we can free up right now? No one should be working here. No one is working here. We can take them off of coal. We're not taking them off the coal mine. I think the least efficient building that we have right now is... It's gotta be the coal thumpers, right? Workers. Okay. Let's take these workers. Replace these. We now have 21 engineers available. We're going to put those back in the workshop since we need our tech going strong. 4 workshops is optimal. It's a little wasteful, since of course it doesn't quite scale. The research doesn't go like 100%, 200%, 300%. It goes to 100%, then 130, 150, and then 160. So right now we have 160% research speed. We're also working extended shifts on all of these. Alright. Now we have the shrines built, which means it'll go even faster. Right, these people are taking off. I could go work these people harder by going over to the emergency shifts, but again, we will have people dying, and we have a shortage of people right now. What? Storage limit. Oh, right. We don't need 5. We don't need that many people. We can power 2 gathering posts with 5 people in the coal thumper, since the steam coal thumper produces enough coal for 4 gathering posts. So just putting 5 people in there will be sufficient for 2 gathering posts. And that should be enough coal for now, while we try to work this shit out. The faster we can mine all this wood, the faster we can allocate these people elsewhere, right? Now these are the steam sawmills, which means they're already faster than the regular ones. There's also a special event going on, which is the annual migration, which means that the hunters bring in less food. 90% less food, in fact. That's a substantial amount. Right, that's not ready yet. But thankfully we rely mostly on our hot houses for our food, so it is no problem now. Uncommon Malfoy. First stream ever? Well, welcome to it. I'm the Dutchman. That's chat. This is Frostpunk. Excellent game. Enjoying it a lot. If you're looking to pick up a game, you could do worse things than pick up this one. It's an absolutely marvelous, marvelous piece of design. Everything works well together. Sound design, music, gameplay, visuals, the aesthetic, it works and it's beautiful. I love it. Right, now that we have wood, let's actually grab 2 more boys and head out into another expedition into Frostland. Let's go to the narrow valley since it is... Oh no, it doesn't really matter. Ideally we'd have another scout team, but it's not happening, I don't think. Right, turn on the heater. Now that we have 3 heaters here, it is actually cost efficient to use a steam hub instead, since it uses 3 coal per hour. No, actually it isn't, because at level 2 it burns 6 coal per hour. And then level 3 it will start burning 9, so the heaters are definitely better. But that will heat for 2 and 3 levels, while the heaters only heat for 1, so... Once the temperature starts dropping, which will happen thrice over the next 2 days... this will change from chilly to cold, and then people will start getting sick. We cannot currently have that happen to us. So, we, maybe I should also start working emergency shifts on the coal thumpers. Apparently that's already happening. No, that's not yes, that is happening, in fact. Okay. Well... Let's hope it's sufficient. It says like, what, 6 hours left? But that's because this thing keeps popping back and forth. So, the steam hubs are burning 12 coal per hour. 12 coal per hour? Ah, range setting 2. Shit. We need to change those range settings. Okay. Change back to range. That does take out a lot of crucial. We can't do that on this one. Can we do it on this one? Yes, we can. Let me actually try that one again. Only the beacon is affected by this. If that's the case, then we are turning it down to range 1 as well on this one. And those... Right, that one is active. Okay, range 1. Please tell me this hits. That would be beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Excellent. Okay, so we have just severely limited our coal consumption. As you can see, they now only burn 6, gaining us, or netting us 18 coal per hour. Our sawmills are working at 120% efficiency. The 20% extra is the shrine that we have constructed near our sawmills. Now, the shrine doesn't need to be heated. It doesn't need people working there. It's just there. It's a passive effect. People occasionally pray there. And of course, the cookhouse will provide the people working here with food. So now we have set up a little bit of a outpost here. And we can also sign a new law. Perfect. Everything's coming up, Dutchman. That far out, steam cores can be found. Also dead-end tech that can't be used. Alright. I will try to reach further out then. In your opinion, which is the better path to go down? Faith or order from your experience in the game so far? Well, I myself like to not set up a dictatorship, even though it is undoubtedly effective to do so. I like to go with the faith path myself, because the purpose one, or the order one, is just... I mean, until you actually have your dictatorship up and running, with the new order law, it doesn't really do a whole lot for you. I mean, there is the foreman ability, which, as mentioned before, is excellent. 40% efficiency for a building for the next 24 hours is absolutely beautiful. However, the shrines will let you do this passively for 20%, which I think is more powerful. And not only that, with the House of Prayers, the evening prayers, and then eventually the temple, you will have an even better hold on the hope and discontent of your people. Now, the field kitchens are even better because they eventually will allow you to boost the heat in your nearby structures by 1 level, which is excellent. And that is something that I do not think the order path lets you do. Now, there's also the let's go practice some homeopathy path in the House of Healing, which, fuck that. Which basically allows workers to also heal people in houses of healing, which it heals people slower. It's awful. The faithful working in the House of Healing will not only heal the sick, but also pray for them, giving them hope. New building House of Healing. The House of Healing does not require engineers, treats the gravely ill, and gives all people or all patients a small hope bonus. House of Healing heals people slower than the infirmary. Screw that. I don't like this. Now, don't get me wrong, you can still very much go down the dictatorship path in the faith tree. However, it is not required, and I like it a lot more myself, for that very reason. Havoc has arrived. Welcome back, man. Not too much has happened. We have gotten our 2 sawmills up in our little outpost that we have, our forested path, so to say. Nothing serious to report today, lol. Perfect. So far, we have had the same. We are going to probably sign... Do we need the temple? No, you know what? I want the field kitchen. With that cold coming up, this will be exceptionally useful. New building, field kitchen. Raises the temperature of nearby workplaces by 1 level. You'll have to build 2 field kitchens. Don't worry, we'll be building far more than 2. And of course, it doesn't cost you any coal. Bam. Oh wait, can we hit that at the same? Okay. We need a path leading there. All paths lead to Rome, but sadly not to the field kitchen. Bam. Now they do. Alright, we need more field kitchens though, since we of course want to heat our buildings as much as we can. That is in a very unfortunate position. I think I will Do we want to forgo this? Because the building isolation here is not good. In fact, it's pretty shit. It's pretty shit. Let's not forgo the coal mine. The problem is you need people working in the field kitchens. That is the chiefest problem. That is causing a substantial amount of overlap. Okay, I think we can do this properly. Oh, is there like a path there? Yes, let's demolish that little piece of street. Field kitchen. Alright, this will bring the... Okay, this will basically bring everything into range. Excellent. Oh, apparently we don't have the steel. Steel production, folks. Always a problem. We'll build some more down here in a bit. Don't worry about it. The industrial hothouses are very well isolated. They have 2 building isolation to start with. Oh, the hothouse only has 1? Oh, that's unfortunate. We do have the hothouse isolation technology, though. This will provide us an additional heat level. So these are just no problem, man. See, they're comfortable right now. When the temperature drops, it'll be pretty. In fact, the temperature has already dropped 1 level, which means I am going to check out. The difference engine is done. This is good. This is very good. Everything is still livable, which is great. Everything over here is good. Yes, except that there's no people working here. That will be fixed with the field kitchen coming online. Let's get that. You're hitting me. You're hitting me in all the right places right now. The additional scouts, definitely something we want. Generator efficiency, though, that is just always. Though we can also get this and then that. Coal mining rationalization. Coal mines will be 10% more efficient. Sawmill extension. That's the one we want. Also, we don't even need steel for this. Perfect. Get it. Alright, these boys have reached the stone ship. Nothing. Nothing? Come on. Okay. Desolate Valley. Broken tree. Fine. Just go there, I suppose. The order has foreman. Well, faith has shrines. I believe shrines are more important since they are passives. And they do not require a cooldown. And you don't have to click them. A little bit less micro. You should take down the sawmills. No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't. Not yet. Not yet. Don't worry, I have a plan. See, the idea behind these sawmills is that we can currently just wait for the range extension and then mine these last few trees. As usual, we are going to be short on people soon. Our food and wood is nearing critical levels. Let's set this up to food ration, since I do expect to be using a substantial amount of wood very soon. Breath of Hope. People have started to leave personal charms, beads, and written prayers at the shrines as votive offerings. It seems it keeps them keep their spirits up in these trying times. I'm glad to hear that. Speaking of which, let's have a evening prayer. No, not yet. We're not ready yet. Yeah, I really don't need all these people working there. Everyone is doing their thing. These are not being constructed right now. That is okay. We can simply wait. None of these scouts are carrying any substantial amount of resources, so I'm gonna just let them do their thing. Advanced steelworks is coming up, which will drastically increase the amount of steel we have at our disposal, and we have indeed reached the maximum amount of wood. So let's get those field kitchens building. This will hit basically everything important in this area, and that is beautiful. Doesn't really matter where we put it. Let's see, do we need anything over here? The only thing we can power is that, which is currently offline, which means we're fine. Very well, field kitchen's coming up. This will increase the heat of the structures again. Chilly. Don't like that. Especially because the temperature is going to drop even further, and we do not have a steam hub close here to power all this shit. Let's actually just... let's just build one. We only need range of 1? Can we make it so that we only require range 1 on that steam hub? I think placing it either here or here will facilitate that. I think that will do it. I think that will do it. It will also enable us to heat these buildings with the generator instead of with these heaters, which are, I mean, they're only costing us 1 coal an hour. It's not that much. Not that much. Right, wood. We are full on wood, which means either we need to build a resource depot, which is fine. Let's actually build that. There. I was expecting to be using this wood soon. These are all cosmetics. I do want to check these out. The point is, we are just... I mean, this only costs us wood. Shall we have a public meeting space? We can have a public meeting space. Yeah, but we can also just put, you know, houses there. It's not like we are doing so well that we can willy-nilly spend our resources just like that. Good. Advanced steelworks has been researched. Let's go build one. 80 wood, 40 steel. Or when it's less when you upgrade. Tech tree. We can't research shit right now because we just spend all of our steel building a steelworks, which means we're not going to get steel for a bit. Right, this is constructing. This will be constructing. I think we're doing fine right now. Except for the fact that our research is once more stopped. Once our steel production is back up, we should do a lot better in that sense. The advanced steelworks will give us 130 steel per standard workday, whereas the previous one, the steam steelworks, only gave us 70. So that is a substantial increase. Of course, there should be another place to build another one of these, but I think it's all the way over here, which... I mean, the logistics required to build an outpost over here is just not something we can currently work with. Okay. Thing is operational. Let's see if this... No, wait, is that still in? Okay, good. That means we can use range settings 1 on this steam hub. Which of course means that we are burning only half the amount of coal here. Which is great. Which will mean that everything here should be right comfy. Yeah, everything is livable. That is good. Let's see, how many people do we need working in the field kitchens? You don't need 5 people working in the kitchen, so... Since these are all operational in the emergency shift or the extended shifts, we should probably keep this up there as well. But maybe not. I'm not even sure how to allocate these people, because I'm not sure how... We'll keep 4 people there. Okay. The narrow valley has been reached. Steel, food, and wood. Buried explorers. Stumbled upon the remains of a camp. Judging by the gear stored in the crates, and the fact that all the bodies were found under an avalanche in the middle of the night. That sucks. Alright, cracked ice. Just keep going. Could really use that speed upgrade, but again, we simply cannot support that right now. Not until we have some steel production going. Speaking of steel production, we need some. These should have the heaters off. In fact, everything here has the heaters off, except for that. And it's still chilly at that. Both at the same time. Discontent lowers, hope rises. Exactly what we like to see. We got another temperature drop coming in. Well, chat's just quiet. That's okay. Scouts. Good. What do you got? Wood? Oh, come on. Can someone give me some tree? Some steam cores? The tree is quite big. It must have been beautiful when it was green. What a sad sight. Now we can only chop it down and take it to pieces. Very well. We didn't even get a location from that. Fine. Go back to the stone ship, and then we will head to the broken tree, I suppose. Not much else that can be done, I'm afraid. We are getting a substantial amount of wood from this. I could take some of these people away from the sawmill and start collecting this steel. Still freezing. You only need to work in those times. You also only need to work in those times, I think. No, I do like to work these people. No, just do this. It's okay. See? They're hopeful. No problem. This actually powers a bunch of houses, but since we don't have anything going on here, I'd say we can just do this as well. We only need these steam hubs active when people are actually working. Obviously. Alright, we have a little bit of that. Let's go for... Let's get that saw... No, wait, that's actually completely pointless right now. Abort that. Infirmary checklists. Hothouse isolation. We could get house redesign and then get cheaper houses. But we don't need to. Let's go with the generator efficiency. Eyeing the coming decrease in temperature. Alright, see you later, man. Thanks for hanging out here. Don't forget the second kitchen. That's a good point. I need to grab some people from somewhere. The point is, I kind of have everybody working right now. I suppose you could take one from there. We probably don't need all these people working here. The point is, I don't know if this even works. Like, the efficiency currently is 40%. Does that mean we still get the heat bonus? Do we only need one person working? Oh, okay. If it's literally just a case of one person working there, then... What if we just put everyone on extended shift and no one on an emergency shift? Does that still result in no deaths? I think I just heard the someone died sound. Oh, what? Fuck, I should have been clicking that a long time ago. But I can't see anyone that... Oh, right. 24-hour shift, of course. Alright, what do you got for me? Oh, right, they're here. Head to the broken tree. We'll have a while before the next storm comes in, so we have a bit of time to prepare. What is this 2.0 stream? That is the second 24-hour live stream. The one coming up is this Saturday, which is the... Not sure which date that is. Anyway, it's coming up this Saturday, and the next one, should the goal be filled, is... Not sure. Well, we'll may actually hold a poll to see what people... when the most people can join. Since I used to pick these streams myself, it's generally in the weekends most people can join. But it's very well possible that people would rather have it on a different day. So, may I actually hold a simple, like, straw poll or something. Good efficiency. Get the Steam Hub efficiency at the same time. 33% less coal consumption by the Steam Hubs is excellent. A Victoria-class Dreadnought wreck has been sighted on the horizon. Its advanced vehicles were used for the most important tasks. Might find us our heirlooms from the past. Wreck has been marked on the map. We should hurry before the next blizzard gets there. Oh, that is... Oh, actually, that's... I mean, I wouldn't say it's on the way, but at least we have a scout team relatively close by. Relatively close by. Yeah. Apparently the field kitchens do indeed work, even with just a single person working there. Which is, of course, excellent. Our coal is reaching... stockpile levels. Now, we currently have enough... resources to stockpile a little bit more stuff. Yes. Good. People appreciate the field kitchen we built for them. They've sent a delegation to thank you. We've already thanked our brothers in faith who run the kitchen, and we'll keep them in our prayers. In this frozen wasteland, anything that keeps one warm is a lifesaver. I'm glad to hear that. This faith path is a lot more wholesome than the order and discipline path. Discontent is still fairly high, but that's because we have 17 times overwork right now. Cold at home? What? Oh, right. Are we getting sick people? A couple, but not enough that we really need to worry about it. I think I want to start building an infirmary. However, where do we put this said infirmary? We could put it here. We could also build a bunch of houses there, though. How many houses can we build there? Oh, no, wait. That's actually the perfect place for an infirmary. Excellent. Health, infirmary, bam. Build a little path around it. Excellent. We will soon be able to demolish some of these medical posts, and instead we will have the infirmary patching people up much faster. Though this is not in range of the field kitchen or a steam hub, which means we are quite cold here. We'll have to research some healthcare isolation tech too. There is a second upgrade for this, and we will need to get it. Is it in range of a shrine? I wonder. Yes, excellent. That's perfect. Alright, cracked eyes. Nothing. Empty cave. Oh, come on. How long does that take? 11 hours? 1 day 7. Fine, get to the damn cave. Damn cave first. I do wonder what's happening over at that dreadnought, though. We will have to explore that as soon as we can. Okay, we are reaching the final temperature drop-off. People are working quite hard right now. Everyone is basically on an emergency shift. I am convinced that we should no longer use the emergency shifts. The extended shifts are producing enough resources for us, and I think so far we are doing fine in that sense. Even our coal is reaching max. That's probably because we got all these efficiency upgrades going. Our coal consumption is very low right now. And with the steam hub efficiency coming online, this will be even better. I think I want to go for the improved heaters and then the heater efficiency. This will allow us to have 2 levels of heating from our house heaters for only 1 coal per hour. Which is basically just a net increase of 1 heating level for no extra coal. We currently have the money to, or the resources to power all that research. All this is going well. Oh, that workshop is cold? What? Oh, close to this time of day. Okay. That's because the steam hub is only functional in the work times, which is not now, so this is no problem. Okay, got it. I have to work myself through this as well. So forgive me if I sometimes state the what may seem relatively obvious to a observer. I do also like that it keeps, you know, the snow slowly builds if you don't have any sort of heating going on. Going to the fighting arena. Right. Alright, new law. Do we need anything from adaptation? We have prosthetics. We don't need the triage. I am not going to give people food or food additives or soup. We could go for the House of Pleasure. Dueling law. I don't want people dying. Could go for the child shelters. That would actually be pretty good. Let's see what we can get in the faith path. House of Healing, again, I'm not a big fan of. The temple is quite useful. The faith keepers we so far have not quite needed. They're kind of like the, I wouldn't call them the military police, but they're kind of the faith police. We don't need to break up any protests because we currently don't have any. The temple will be quite useful for our hope and discontent problem, which currently isn't even a problem zone. Do we just build one anyway? Let's build one anyway.
Listen, everyone.
The temple. There can only be one. Where do we put that? If we get it in range of one of the field kitchens, that would be excellent. This doesn't cause any sort of faith bonus. It would be good to keep it somewhere close to the heaters at least. Which is not currently here. The nearest heater is that, which will not hit this. Now, it will be in range of the field kitchen, but there's no place anywhere there. I don't want to put it next to the stockpile, since that is all a very cold location. I'm not going to put it up there. I think this is the natural position for this. There we go. The one downside of having everyone work emergency shifts, well, one of the downsides, there's multiple, is a lot less construction efforts is happening, because obviously people are working longer, so all the time they would have otherwise spent on construction is now spent working. Yeah, we probably do need this. Yeah, the problem with the public house is, even if it is heated by the damn steam hub, it's not functional by the time the steam hub is active, so. And the heater itself is not enough. At least not until we get those advanced heaters online. Oh, we got scouts at the broken tree. Mountain watched. God. You just keep going into nothingness. Fine. Head over there. See what you can find. We need to find some steam cores. They're probably over here at this dreadnought. Alright. Temple is coming online very soon. There we go. Poof. Hope rises. And we of course get the ceremonial service. A long ceremonial sermon will be delivered at the temple. Costs 20 food rations, cooldown 4 days, hope will rise, discontent will fall. And we have scouts at the... No, never mind. Okay, what was that sound then? I thought that was scouts doing something. We are managing to keep basically our entire city operational at extended shifts. How much more coal would we be burning if we go for the 24-hour on the steam hubs? It's not quite necessary, is it? No, I saw that. 211 a day. $300 a day. This is a little wasteful, isn't it? Especially in the hardcore mode that we're at. Alright. What have we found? Empty cave. Oh, still nothing? Fuck it. We're heading over to the dreadnought. How many empty beds do we have? Oh. 3. And the care house is not functional. Let's put the heater on. I was about to say, can we please start researching again? The researchers do have to sleep, I realize. Otherwise they will just, you know, die. %120% efficiency. We are slowly mining out these trees, which sounds a little strange.
Brace yourselves.
Alright, time to go up to level 3, boys. That should keep everything... Come on. Excellent. This will at least keep things livable. See, perfect. It's even comfortable. Can even turn off the heaters. Well, probably shouldn't. Let's just keep them on. It's fine. We have sufficient coal production, and we're not at risk of losing it, so... We are still gaining coal with all of our efficiency upgrades. We are fine. Oh, shit, the infirmary. I didn't even crew the infirmary. God damn it. You do need 10 people working here. With the advanced heaters, this will work. We will get this up to a livable stand. Oh, steel. Right. Okay, good. We do need some more stockpiles. I'd go research the large stockpiles, but there's simply no room for them, even in this little area. Alright, heater efficiency upgrade. Heaters will burn 1 less coal per hour. That is a absolutely excellent upgrade, especially since we are currently burning... Oh, come on, it's not even that much. It's mainly the generator that's the problem. The generator is burning quite a bit of coal. Funnily enough, it doesn't mention the generator in the building list there. Oh, we have 4 steam hubs? Where's the 4th? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, right. I mean, it's still fine. We are only burning at range setting 1, so it's still excellent. Of course, they are affected by the steam level of the generator. They will burn more if you are burning more at the generator. Of course, if we now went down to level 2, this would only cost us 4, but it's no problem. And with the cold being what it is, we do need this up. This is currently chilly. That's not great. Let's give the people some rations. If we get more steam cores and people, engineers specifically, we can replace the medical posts with another infirmary. Plea of the Faithful. A priest here is with a group of followers. They're asking you to cut the public house opening hours. They contend that the pleasures it offers poisons the minds and souls of our people. I think it's fine. I don't want to change it. People will slowly start getting sick in this cold. But they only have to endure it for a little while. And we have enough healing power, so to say, to catch the blow. Well, either the chat froze or, well, OBS froze. How are you guys doing in chat? Everyone is using this as background noise as usual? No one is watching the stream. That's okay though. Lots of people use the stream as background noise. It seems to be soothing. From what I hear. Ah, you can actually see them. Oh, that's interesting. You can actually see them literally go out into the forest and then chop down the trees. Such a nice visual detail. I love it. This game is full of those things. It just works. You can just... You know that when something happens in this game, it's got those little bits of detail. And that little bit of faith that you have, I really enjoy that. The mountain watchtower. The wooden watchtower creaks slightly in the wind. The shack at its base has no heating, and nobody could have survived here for long. Raw food and wood. Scattered sleds. Are we gonna find... We are getting very far away from our... How long would it take to get back to base? 1 day in... Oh, that's actually not as much. Okay. Thankfully, going back to a... I wonder if anything's up here. Thankfully, going back to base is actually a lot faster, since your scouts do keep track of their path that they go to, so... Going back over a already known path is much, much faster. It is a mellow, quiet Sunday. I suppose. It is soothing. You have a great, calm voice. Thank you, man. Even with the amount of occasional craziness that I put out, I have this uncanny ability to sometimes like sweep up myself in like a moment and then just bam out a fucking speech or whatever. It does quite happen. There have been people that say I have a booming voice. There have been people that say I have a soothing voice. At this point, I no longer know what to believe, to be entirely to be entirely honest with you. Maybe it's both. I suppose if I calm it down a little bit, I have the ability to do both. But Shall we just get the sawmill? No, we really don't need a sawmill extension. We also don't need coal. Research depot. Infirmary checklist. Infirmaries heal people 15% faster. Do it. At this point, I no longer know what to believe. Maybe it is really both. I never really learned to master the oratory skill. Now, not quite in the sense that I can't, for example, do some speaking. Like, public speaking is something I absolutely love to do. That is my pride and joy in life. Public speaking, standing in front of a group, or a large, like, class, or room full of people and just booming out a speech, that is my thing. Make it all up on the spot, too. I can't rehearse things for shit to save my life. I do it all on the spot. Bam it all out then and there. But I never quite learned to, say, master it, right? I do it all in the moment. It comes up. It comes up from within, and it comes right out. It's like a stream of consciousness that I follow. And whatever comes out of the stream of consciousness sort of happens. So in that sense, I never really mastered the ability to switch between the booming to the soothing. All of these, it gets cold, by the way, is just the heater being turned off because there's no people working here. So don't worry, people are not freezing to death. Reach the relic site? Oh, right, that is the thing. Got it. Oh, okay, we have run out of gatherable resources here. Fine. Then I'm going to allocate you guys to... where would I allocate them to, actually? There is no place to allocate them to. We are doing well on our managerial skills. Which means that we have no place to actually put these people. We can replace some engineers with workers, however. Alright, how about that? And then we can put them in the infirmaries. Though we don't need to do that, because the infirmaries are empty. We're just doing well, guys. We just have excess people. We need to get those additional scouts and then get like 3 teams going. Maybe it's situational, like in certain situations you employ such soothing voice, while when needed you get the booming voice out. Maybe so. Have fun, everyone. Bye-bye. Alright, Vader, see you later, man. He's heading out again. He does so frequently. He does so frequently. It is some interesting stuff, though. It is some interesting material that I try to read a lot about. Since I do firmly believe that basically every day you wake up, you can kind of choose which kind of, you know, personality you put out into the world, right? You are in control of who and what you are and what you do. But to some extent, it's also not the case, because as I mentioned, it is kind of being a slave to your own consciousness in some regard. And as much as you can control what you do and don't do, and what you do and don't think, to some extent there's also all the shit that just comes up naturally from the mind and that just heads out into the world. It's very contradictory. And I haven't quite figured out how to think about it properly. That's what I'm saying. I read a lot about these things. And I try to understand what really happens inside the mind, as to master it better. Oh, okay, so you can still simply not be operational? Well, I mean, not in -70, I suppose. Even with the heater active. Fine. I believe that mastery of body and mind is an important part of getting the most out of life that you can. And just not being in constant struggle with yourself, right? Basic stuff. Alright, now we do need an additional medical post online. Alright, all the sick are currently being treated. Comfortable living situation over in the medical post. Comfortable. Oh, not comfortable. Building isolation, heater, healthcare. Oh, this is in range of the... Right, got it. I suppose if we set this to range 3, we could power the In fact, we could power all of this. And we can turn off the heater here. Where else could we turn off the heater? Here. That's still not cost effective though. Still more effective to do it with the heaters than with the actual generator. But it doesn't really matter. Again, we have sufficient coal production. It's just that I don't want to run into a situation where very soon that storm will hit, we have no more coal production, and then bam, we run out. Scattered sleds. Steam cores! Oh, yes. This was the scene of a massacre. The sleds are overturned and damaged by powerful blows, and we found some human remains. This expedition was attacked by polar bears, judging from the damage to the sleds. Most of the bodies are dismembered, the bones bear deep bite marks, and signs of chewing. Luckily for us, the animals were not interested in the steam cores carried on the sleds. That would have been unfortunate. Well, guys, you get to beeline it back to the desolate valley. I suppose back to the broken tree and from there on to the valley, then back home. Ah, good. Good. Set the steam level back to level 2. We can probably turn off the heaters for a lot of these structures now.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Still livable. That's good enough for me. It is chilly in the infirmary. Is that acceptable? Let's just do this. Again, we have steam to or coal to spare. Can we give him extra rations yet? No, not yet. Very well, we will wait. We are out of gatherable resources. Oh no, almost. Yep, storage is near capacity. Very well, infirmary checklist complete. Really, we should just get the large depot. We have the steel, we have the wood. Sawmill extension, though. If we do the sawmill extension, then the sawmills can get working in the time we research the depots. But then we'll be stuck with an excess of wood anyway, so we can't even use them. It's probably better to just do this. Bam and bam. Laws. Do we need any additional laws right now? Public penance, faith. Maybe the faith keepers is a good idea. Righteous denunciation. It is the duty of the faithful to denounce wickedness. It is a sign of true compassion to bring the wicked to light. Occasionally lowers discontent. Occasionally recovers small amounts of resources. Discontent will rise. So this is where people start speaking out against each other. I don't quite like that idea myself. The faith keepers will lead to the public penance, which will in turn lead to complete dictatorship. I think, however, we will need the faith keepers just to break open protests and stuff, or break up protests. You can ask the faith keepers to break up protests. Nighttime procession reduces discontent. Let's just get the faith keepers.
A new law has passed.
Build and man the faith keepers. Bit of wood, bit of steel, no problem. We can put this in a... Actually, I don't think we can put it in a cold area. Let's just put it right next to the temple here. There we go. Couple of streets. A little bit of a wood sink. 17 extended shifts, and we are still doing great on hope and discontent. I think we're doing very well here. Now, eventually we are going to run into the situation where we no longer have any useful laws to sign. Except, of course, if we really want to go down the dictatorship path. Oh, interesting. You can... Oh, that is a very useful button. I am going to remember that. Apparently, Alt gives you a complete overview of what is happening in these buildings and their efficiency levels, which are all exceptionally high. I mean, if we have no one doing anything anyway, we may as well start gathering these resources, right? Oh, wait, it is freezing here. That would mean we need a gathering post nearby. And the people that are currently not doing anything can get to work there. Very well, what is going on here at the temple? Change of heart. Sir, a man was found crying silently in the temple. We approached him to ask if he needed help. He told us he wanted to see you. I thought my faith died long ago, sir, with my wife and daughter in London. I couldn't see any purpose in our new life in the fight for survival, but today when I entered the temple, I saw the future before us. And now I'm ready to face it. Very well. Glad to hear that. You don't have a Londoner mechanic in this mode. So you don't have to convince people to stay in your town. Or city. Whatever you want to call it. And now we're just patiently waiting for our scouts to arrive. Oh, right, large resource depot. Now that we have that, gathering post isolation? Meh. Let's get started on the sawmill extension range. Now we can start building these gigantic resource structures. Which means I'm going to break open all of these. That can stay, and I'm going to replace it with a single giant, huge resource depot. Oh, do you need a street going there, at least to break it down? Fine. Again, construction is slightly slow. We are not gathering any resources right now, so anything we do right now is a complete waste of time. That's a sad state of affairs. I think we want a bunch of resource depots right here. Because nothing is happening over here anyway, so. And we don't have to warm these. There we go. Once all that is complete, we should have no more issues with storage. Actually, we could still have people living here and then use all of this space for storage. Eventually, this will be another outpost when we eventually get there, but we currently don't have the people to man the outpost. So that's currently not a priority. Everything right now is just at a standstill because of this. Except for food production, apparently. So I'm going to take all the people off of... coal and wood production. Steel apparently is still good to go. Because we have this like one... No, wait, that's coal. That's full right now, so it doesn't even matter. Alright, here we go. Buried dreadnought. The wreck is firmly encased in ice. We won't know what lies within until we enter it. There is a relic to acquire here. Alright, let's go see. A relic, a piece of the past. A dark maze of passages inside the wreck is full of promises and mortal danger. This Victoria-class dreadnought used a highly toxic fuel for the auxiliary propulsion system, enabling them to move for some time. Damn. Reading, guys, difficult. For a small time after being buried by an avalanche. Exploring the wreck will be dangerous unless we spend some resources to prepare safe access routes and ventilation. What? What do you mean I can't? You need 100 wood and 50 steel. Well, wait. 100 wood, 50 steel. Risk your lives? Not a chance. 100 wood, 50 steel. We wait. Alright, so we are getting the people working back in the sawmills now that all of our wood has been instantly depleted by the construction of all these gigantic resource depots. There's 0 sick people right now. This is excellent. I'm probably going to break up the medical posts in favor of a couple more houses. No one working in this field kitchen? That's weird. What about the others? One. Oh. Thought I had crewed all the field kitchens. Apparently I was mistaken. The broken tree. Now head over to the desolate valley. I don't think that storm is coming in just yet. At least if so, I cannot see it. We first need the extended sawmills before these can start working, which means we will have to work overtime on our research. I will go up to 130%. I will not risk the lives of the researchers in the other 2 workshops. But these boys, I need that research online because everything is at a standstill as of right now, which is unacceptable. Some sacrifices have to be made here. Hoth! Steampunk edition, kind of. Much better looking, though. Well, now that we have this many people idle, at least construction efforts are getting done much, much faster. Oh, wait, that's a bad idea, isn't it? Alright, the extension range is about to complete. Wow, there we go. Suddenly we have a ton of trees. Okay, that really freed us up. Alright, now let's get everyone into back into these sawmills. Also, we need the Faith Keepers online. Let's use workers for this. Faith Keepers established. There we go. Here we go. The people are words. The people are placated. That's difficult to say. Tech. Let's go with, now that we have a bunch of, wow, that wood got there quick. Charcoal, food and hothouse installation, infirmary, mechanization. Right. Infirmary will employ fewer people. That is always worthwhile. Alright, we can now build our gigantic resource depot there. If we had the wood to do so. Alright, we have enough wood and steel, I think, to do this now. Explore it safely. 100 wood and 50 steel will be spent. Do it. Our scouts took the time and effort to explore the wreck safely. Oh, wait, that's it? Oh, just a rejected automaton designs. We are getting 2 steam cores coming in. We would need one to construct a factory, but the other one could be used to construct an automaton. If somehow that would be advantageous. Is that in range of the... Wow, that is barely in range. Oh my. Alright, in a couple of days we have the next big freeze coming up. Let's ensure we have all of our stockpiles ready by then. Everything here is still under construction. Our people are working hard and through the night to construct our depots. When they are done, we should have no more issues stockpiling any amount of resources. At least for the foreseeable future. The only thing at that point is simply the discontent from the 16 extended shifts and our hope, which is actually just doing amazingly. One of our people died. That was sadly to be expected. However, we required that research done. Give that man a hero's funeral. Speaking of hero's funeral, do we already have the ceremonial funeral law? We do indeed. I think we should ramp up our food production. We have enough to sustain ourselves, but when these freeze over during the frost, we will have nothing left. I think we'll require one of these steam cores to upgrade that hothouse. And I think it is that team that has them. And since they are still going to the Desolate Valley and then to whatever, I think they need to make a trip back to the city. Alright. We now have plenty of storage for coal. Back to normal. The temporary hazard has passed and its negative effects no longer apply. We are back to normal for now. Very well, our hunters can now once more be employed normally. Alright, we have one of the large depots set up for wood, one for steel, one for coal. There's another one coming up, and then another one will be constructed shortly. Infirmary mechanization is now complete, and we can research... Shall we go for the additional scouts? This late, with the frost coming up. Is there anything we can do in our food situation? No, not yet. Though we could go for the hothouse isolation. Let's go for the hothouse isolation. Insulation. God damn it. I'll just say that English is not my first language, and I'm gonna blame everything on that. Well, everyone's quite comfy. You think we can go down to level 1? Ooh. Let's just stay up here. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with conserving... What? Why does that say that we are... Oh, because no one is Where are these people working right now? The sawmills. I assume that will be... Those people will be freed up relatively soon. Well, not from these, but these two will... Okay, these two will disappear shortly. I'm gonna take them off right now. I'm going to get 5 people from here working here. Let's go with 5. Alright, well, I had completely forgotten we had taken all of our people off the coal mines. Everything else is working, well, fine, really. Are there any sick people? Yeah, 3. Barely any. Let's get a couple people in the hot cookhouses, since we do have a slight backlog of raw food that we do need to cook up. And everybody else in the gathering post. Get rid of these natural resources. %70 efficiency is fine. Oh. Food for the hungry. Sir, our faith keepers have found someone's illegal stash of food. It is quite big, so they plan to distribute it among the people in need. But perhaps you'd like it used in another way? No, just distribute it among the hungry. Hope will rise, hungry will be fed. We could add it to the stockpile, but there is no need for that. I don't think. Though, if we're gonna ever do that, now would be the time with the frost coming up, which will freeze over our hothouses. Do we even need that there? Again, we could just have all of our houses there. Nah, it'll be fine. Alright, hothouse insulation researched. We could just go straight for Tech 5. Coal mining, I don't think that's crucial. Again, we could just go for the factory. Let's just go for the factory. We still have not got one. No people needing prostheses, though. I keep saying prosthetics. Not sure why. We are still running a deficit on coal. We need to get people on our coal thumper. Where could we take those from? Except for the lumber mills. Not really anywhere. I mean, once this area here is done mining all these trees, which will take a substantial amount of time, then sure, but we're going to need that coal beforehand. The coal mine is producing 32 coal per hour, so, and it is working 14 hours a day. Is that not heated? No, apparently not. Field kitchen, chilly. Let's turn up. Do we need that turned up? Alright, the scouts have returned safely to the city with rejected automaton designs. And a bunch of miscellaneous resources. So, what do these designs do? A place for memories. The scouts who explored the Victoria-class dreadnought are back with their find. A curious crowd gathers around them, eager to see what the memories of the past they brought with them. We should build the archives to store such heirlooms safely and allow everybody to see them. Does that help? archives. 400 wood and 250 steel. Are you kidding? Jesus. I mean, sure, we can build it, but damn. That is fucking massive, bro. That's huge. That's gigantic. I don't even have a good place to put that. This is all residential. I'm not gonna put it in. It should be close to residential, but I don't want it in residential. We'll build it later, once these trees are done, which should be in a couple hours, actually. Let's actually go to these places. There's a higher chance, I think, of finding better resources the further out you go from camp. Alright, factory has now been constructed, and apparently those rejected designs are absolutely pointless. Additional scouts, let's just do it. Desolate Valley. The Blue Dunes, what? Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value. The Blue Dunes. Several big snow dunes with blue shade between the peaks. We can see holes in what? Survivors! That would be excellent. I hope so. I hope so. I did just say that these people are gonna make a trip back home first. Let's do that first. I want those steam cores. It's just 13 wood left. Come on. How much is left over here? None. Good. Dismantle. And we will put the people to work. Coal thumper finally? No, we need a substantial amount of people to make that useful. Just put them here for now. Book of Laws. I don't think there's much else we can do. Unless we get the public penance and then the protector of the truth, turning us effectively into a Pope-like dictator. How far do we want to take this? You know what? Since we still have useful lost sign, I don't want to do this just yet. If at all. We are going to go with the child shelters. We have 40 children to house. So we need to build 3 of these. 1, 2, 3 fits perfectly in here. Any other place want to put this? I'd rather have that archive somewhere in this area. It also fits perfectly here, so let's... We are not going to have as many... places for houses left as I would have liked. But we don't have any people coming in anyway, so I suppose it's no problem, man. I also appreciate the fact that there are different models for the different buildings, so you get a little bit of variation. It looks very natural. Discontent will fall. Do it. This place is still inoperable. I will assign you to coal. We don't really need that giant depot in there, do we? We could just have more houses. However, what is the point of that right now? Medium-sized steam-heated winter garden. I wonder what the point of this is. Just cosmetic? Could be just cosmetic, to be entirely honest with you. I do kind of want to try having one, though. The point is, it's just going to be permanently cold. That I don't quite like. Does it need to be heated? I don't even know how these things work. Let's just build one and see what happens. Doesn't cost that many resources. Get the emergency shifts back on. I wonder if the emergency shifts... I wonder if they technically make the city run so much less efficient because people are constantly moving around. They've got no time to build. They've got no time for this, for that, everything basically. I wonder if that disturbance is enough to warrant not using them. Obviously your resource production is going down the drain, but... maybe your city runs that much better without it. That it's better not to have it. Our coal pile is still... we need more coal production, and for that we need more people. Only all the people that we currently have are all occupied doing at least something. I'm gonna fast forward so I can, so we can get rid of this wood, so I can get rid of these damn... oh, do we need to go up to level 3? That would be a problem. Not currently. Excellent. Demolish that. We get a couple of people back. Alright, now we are officially too cold to... people can come here to look at the greenery and forget about the winter for a while. Well, if only we had the range to actually... I mean, we could, but again, coal... we don't have the coal. Let's attempt to get at least 2 gathering posts operational. We need 20 people for that. Or 2 automatons. Which we do not have access to. Can't take them from the hothouses. I'm not taking them off steel production. I'm obviously not taking them off coal production. We could take them off wood, though. As silly as that is. Could take him off of here as well. Still need 4 people. Though we could just do this. And that will balance each other out. Very well. Can now employ an additional scout team. Perhaps it is time for... nah, not yet. I suppose we could get the coal mining right now, especially since at this point it is quite useful, but we still only have a normal-ass coal mine. If we want to really upgrade, we need a steam coal mine. But again, we need a steam core for that, so... It is of limited use. However, we do have those steam cores coming back, which will allow us to build one factory and the upgraded coal mine. Now that we have the room for that archive thing, which by the way is absolutely gigantic. Do we just... fuck it, let's just build it. Who knows, maybe there is some story event associated with it to make this whole thing worth it. Even though it does cost an absolute fortune. A little bit of hope, a little bit of discontent lowering. I mean, these child shelters are pointless right now. Unless we heat them. Same for that, same for that. The scouts have returned to the city with the steam cores. Good. Excellent. Try to hit these dunes. I think we can get there before the frost sets in. Longer hours of toil? You will have to keep regular shifts everywhere for 3 days. Long hours of toil. Sir, our people are worn out. Some of them have been working extended shifts for days on end. Their efforts is taking its toll and they are becoming restless. They deserve a break. I'm willing to try it. Have maximum hope and no discontent. Yeah, you fucking better. Large garden. You need a steam core for this. Is that literally just a cosmetic thing? Large steam heated winter garden. If that is just a cosmetic, then we do not have large square. Again, seems to be just cosmetic. Which I have no problem with, except for the fact that we do not currently have the... We can build that right there. I'd rather build it... No, we have places for houses in there. Fine, build it there. We do not currently have the resources to spend on that type of tomfoolery. Alright, I am going to upgrade. We could upgrade our hothouse. Again, we do not have that much food left. Oh, for about 8 days? Oh, never mind. We have plenty of food. Fuck that. Oh, I hear something coming up. We could upgrade our coal mine soon. Or we could put that thing to work towards an automaton. I don't know which one is better. Okay, Book of Laws. Medic apprentices or engineering apprentices? I don't think we need to speed up research, since we are going quite well on the tech tree right now. I think it's more important to get our people healed up as soon as they fall sick. Education is the key to our future. Let's teach our children medicine so they can help with the sick. Children from the child shelters will help at the medical facilities, raising their efficiency. Do it. Now the problem is currently all of our child shelters are fucking out of order because we don't have the damn heaters on. 6 coal per hour. 10 coal per hour for this joke. Is there anywhere else we have the heaters on? Wait, if that is... Then we need a steam hub there. Then we need a steam hub there instead of this shit. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Get there in a second. Okay, what do we research? Coal mining? Coal mining. Coal mining. 10% more efficient on the thing. What? Cold homes. It's only gonna get worse, mate. You have... I will... Can we facilitate... No, we'd have to research the houses and then upgrade all the houses, which we know doesn't work because the last time we tried that, we failed the mission as soon as we demolished the house. Well, upgraded the houses. Graz, welcome back. Of course, I left as soon as you got in, as you got the 150 in donations. I had to go back and watch. Yeah, you did leave quite soon to that. We went on for a little while, but we eventually did stop, of course. Archive lets you read what they find in the wasteland. Not much else. That's sad. I was hoping to get some special tech out of that. Unfortunate. What's going on with the goal? Basically the second 24-hour stream. I couldn't think of a new donation goal, so I thought, okay, well, let's second 24-hour stream? I don't know. If you have a better suggestion, fucking put it in chat, because I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas for donation goals. I won't address this right now, because I've got jack shit to upgrade the heat with these houses. I could put it into overcharge, I could set it to steam level 3, but the frost is coming, so that won't help anyway. Oh fuck, all the research is slower because the... Oh my god, this was not the time to stop all the emergency shifts. I should not have done that. Get the steam coal thing operational. Hopefully that will mitigate the impact. We have about 3 days worth of coal right now, but that is before I changed the... What are some interesting donation goals? I've been thinking, we used to do shit like, how about we do like a 24-hour build, and then we build shit like the... What's the ship we... Hang on, what was it? The Vindicator, right, the Vindicator and the Immobilizer. We used to do that sort of thing. Steam lorry and large pit. Must have been abandoned a long time ago. Large pit can be seen from afar. It's a good landmark. Get there. Maybe there are steam cores there. But yeah, we used to do a bunch of that sort of stuff. But we kind of ran out of those ideas when, well, basically either the unit rosters were full and the whatchamacallit, we no longer really have time to go on these giant-ass projects like the Galaxy Gun. That one's still in development, by the way. I haven't forgotten about that. A lot of people come in and say, like, have you forgotten about it? It's like, no, of course not. It's just on hold while we do other things. Factory being built. Archives being constructed, though it is freezing there. I hope that shit is isolation, because if it doesn't... Maybe we need another heater. Just to power... Now would be powering all of this. This is a very unfortunate position. The fact that these archives are so gigantic is... unwieldy, I think is the word I'll use. Now, this thing is currently burning... 8. 8 per hour? We could obviously set the range setting to... No, that's still cost efficient, never mind. Or coal efficient, I suppose. Nothing comes to mind in this stream. Is this stream gonna be 24 hours? No, this is not the 24 hour. It's happening this Saturday. Saturday coming up, we are going to do the 24-hour live stream. And the donation goal is just for the one after that. It's not like I suddenly moved the goalpost. that would be exceptionally scummy. Don't worry about that. Well, our resource production has significantly gone down ever since we cut all the emergency shifts. I hope not. This is my D&D day, so I won't be around as much. Alright, well, have fun with that. Just thinking, perhaps you could do a fighter for the 24-hour build. Like the scimitar. That's... Dude, that's a... Why didn't I think of that? God damn it. That's a great idea. Thank you for that. I will probably be doing that. You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna change that goal right now. Donation goal. We're gonna do it live. Alright. 24-hour build stream scimitar K-Wing. Goal amount. Starting amount. And after 10. Let's go with 10. Since I'm not confident we can bring in that amount of dough in that short amount of time. So, okay, here we go. Does that fit? That even fits perfectly. Excellent. Now, get back to the game. Fam. How about that? Yeah, no, that was just a great idea, man. That was a good idea. It's getting hotter. Now this time I actually came prepared for the heat. I did not in fact put on a vest, and I did not in fact put my thick shoes on, which I foolishly enough did do last time around. Let's see. Do we do... Doesn't really matter though. I would just put that back slightly. Okay. Is that a better view? I'm not sure. Could you put it like... How about that instead? Then again, you got this giant empty space behind me, so... I'm starting to puff. It's happening. We're getting to the heat. Oh my lord, that still has 2 days left on it. You're... About 12 hours. There's 10 people working on that, and it still costs 12 hours to construct. I mean, I know the building is massive, but... Oh, right, the cold. Fine. Scouts, get to those blue dunes. Please tell me there's people there. We need some additional manpower. Storm on the horizon. I am aware, thank you. But our scout sleds are faster. So we can outrun the storm. Well, now that all the emergency shifts are done, at least construction will be happening faster. Right? I wonder if people... Oh, wow, people actually do go here. Holy shit. Cool. You actually get that roleplay element in there. That's amazing. The only problem I have is that everything in this game is so tightly packed together, obviously, because of the nature of the fucking game. You don't really have any room to put these large, spacious buildings because everything is so tightly packed together. So when you have smaller, ambient stuff like the garden... Why is that not... Hello, are you not being heated? Oh, right, yeah. Let's turn on a heater there. People are freezing right now. People are still well, I mean, it is minus 70. How far is it gonna drop? 1 level. We can withstand that. I'm even gonna put the generator in level 3. How about that? Grundlopolis. The names, man. The names. May Shitsville live eternal. All hail Shitsville? I don't know what to say to that. But yes, thank you, Grundle. As usual, coming in with the support, the $5. Thank you very much. Time for the book. Are you guys fine with me going off for a second? I hope so. I hope so. Alright, let's see. Right below Mr. Chaos, who yesterday came in with a stunning $50. The next page, by the way, in case you haven't noticed, we filled with Mr. Havoc himself. Okay, you can't see that for shit. We filled that with Mr. Havoc himself. And that's now his page. That's also the biggest donation we've gotten in months. So I thought, let's just dedicate the entire page to him. Grundlopolis is it today? Very well. The names keep changing. Eventually he's gonna run out of names. Eventually. Are we out of ink? We are out of ink. Okay, well that explains why yesterday this was such a problem. Yesterday I tried for, I don't know how long to get the damn... Who? Get that. Do I actually have my fucking pants buttoned up right now? No, I don't. Great. Sorry, guys. What? Note of thanks? Okay, thank you. Okay, new cartridge. You know, sometimes the ink does in fact run out. That happens. We shall refill. Also have to use a little bit of force with this, of course. Otherwise, what? What happened? Oh, right, the archives. Right, coal mining rationalization. Perfect. I think I just inked myself. I most definitely did just ink myself. We do not have time for this nonsense. Okay. This is proving to be a problem. The archives are ready. We shall put the tome in the archives. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Rather not secret, I mean it. That's why it's the archives, you know, it is supposed to be visible to people. Well, as long as it doesn't get on my overall, which I don't think it did. If it did, I would have been quite pissed. But I don't think it did. Okay. Grundle, you made me ink myself. I hope you're happy now. Alright, very well. Let's attempt this again. Okay. Oh, beautiful.
This is where
Run
the
low.
fun begins.
ATM? Where's the M coming from? There's no M there. AT Democles, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live stream. We are just about to note down Grundlopolis in the Great Tome of the War Council, which is the book in which we note down all of our donations. Grundlopolis, which is almost as good as a name as, what do we name our city? Shitsville? I think it's Shitsville. Hang on. The Archive Central clearly visible from every part of the city. We will talk about them excitedly, eager to see the first relics of our heritage and recall their past lives. Whenever we recover something worth preserving, we can bring it to the city and add it a fine addition to the collection. Nice meme. It will connect us with the world we left behind and let those who come after us know that we are here. What's the name of our city? Shitnamesville. Perfect. It's almost as good a name as Shitnamesville. Grundlopolis coming in with the $5 contribution to our humble community. There we go. Problem solved. Ink replenished. Donation noted. Lost cartridges recovered. Oh, for fun. Good. Now stay there. Hi, Jero. Democles. What's going on, my man? We're playing some Frostpunk, which, if you have not seen this game before, go pick this shit up. It is excellent. It is one of those games that you get like once every couple years, maybe, that just works so well. I mean, we're really getting quite nicely onto this modern RPs right now. It's getting there. It's getting there. Grundelopoulos. Grundelopoulos. In with the $5 contribution. There we go. The first Hobbit taken to Isengard today. Of course, if you want to support the live stream, there is a Take the Hobbits to Isengard button down below. Any and all donations go directly to yours truly. And it enables us to keep streaming, it enables us to keep doing YouTube stuff, it enables us to keep doing modding stuff. And that's really it. I can give you the 100% Dutchman guarantee that it is not in fact being spent on hookers and blow. Yeah, and I mean, what else do you really need at that point? I don't know. If you need anything else, I can't provide it. So, what? You can no longer see my. Well, if you can't see my hand gestures anymore, that's unacceptable. We gotta move the webcam. That's not to be done. That is not to be born from the faithful. All right, we're gonna slightly cut off the board, which is also kind of unacceptable. But if you can't see the hand gestures, man, that's half the draw of the live stream. Hopefully not. Glad I could be helpful. Yeah, no, dude, that was a great idea. That was an excellent idea. Why didn't I think of that myself? That's actually kind of dumb on my part. Gauntlet Fighter. Is that the Mandalorian bullshit thingy with like 2 laser cannons? It's a really dumb starfighter. Probably give it something else if I were to make that. No K-Wing. We'll see. I mean, I imagine I could build a Scimitar in less than 24 hours. We may have time for a K-Wing as well. Though there is an excellent K-Wing already on the market right now. If we do, in fact, want one. So, maybe we won't even have to build one. Cheers, Havoc, indeed. I will literally never run out of names. Mark my words. I still have a few names a year from now. I started to think what the fuck you're gonna come up with in a couple years. It's just... I hope it's gonna be legal, at least. I hope it's gonna be legal. Is it bad I still use ink and quill? Send me a fucking screenshot of that on the Discord server. I want to see that. I have great respect for people who can write with ink and quill. And actually fancy. Like, not the way I write. Like, when I write, I mean, you've seen my handwriting. It's not excellent. It's not perfect. I do my best. And I think that has to count for something. But people who can truly write eloquently, that's... And do it with fucking ink and quill? Dude, that's a rare skill. That is a rare skill. Yeah, perhaps. It's getting hard to remember what I haven't used, so I just come up with something I haven't thought of before. Well, so far it's worked every time, so... Bonjour, bonjour. Oui, oui. Stockport. Don, welcome to the live stream. What's up? How's it going? We are doing some Frostpunk. We will make it legal indeed. I do some modding stuff in my War Fleet mod. Yes, the game's awesome for its cost, especially the soundtrack. The soundtrack is excellent. It's one of those things that just... It just works, man. It just works. Yesterday, I wrote a small love letter to the game verbally on the live stream. I'm not going to do that again. I was talking for like 10 minutes about all the little intricacies of the game and how it just works together so well. And I love it. You do work in science, so I guess it's a general rule. Your handwriting can't be good. True. True. Well, I shouldn't say I work in science. I study to be a medical professional, but I quit those studies, so. Don't take medical advice from people that are not actually doctors. Don't take my medical advice. And don't take from random people on the internet either. Go to an actual medical professional for all of your medical advice. The amount of people that just take shit off of Google and then think, holy shit. I have a cut in my finger. And now Google says I've got cancer. Shit. Better go take some green leaves, put them on my head, sleep on a pillow of twigs. The amount of people that do that is fucking, well, not that specifically, I hope, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Whatever, let's just continue. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm going to be honest, I really want those boosted scout sleds. I think we're going for it. Oh, wait, you can't even have a depot? Oh, you can't even have an expansion depot thingy. Very well. How long is this going to take? 12 hours. It's no problem. I found a hard lump under my third testicle. Should I be worried? Yeah, well, I mean, at that point, just... I got nothing smart for him. I got absolutely nothing. I haven't got shit. I'm sorry. I haven't got shit. What I also don't have is more refugees. I need some new motherfuckers in this town because I need to crew the coal mines. And as it turns out, we are not in fact crewing the coal mines sufficiently. We also need people on the factory, but fuck that. We don't have any steam cores to build fucking automatons anyway. We don't need more food, that's one good thing. We got wood for days. We got steel for days. Alright, archives. Is this freezing up here? It's absolutely 100% freezing. How can I make sure that it is not in fact freezing? Are they part of the prop or not? They are part... I can't click on them. I think they're part of the prop. If there were actual people, I could click on them. But you can't click on them. Oh, no. Wait, they are not part of the prop? Oh, I thought this was just part of the model. Well, how the fuck am I gonna heat this shit then? It's like minus fucking 5 out there. This shit's got no heating. That's not gonna do shit. That's just like 3 levels. This game is making it difficult, folks. This game is making it difficult. At least we have a nice, beautiful building, right? Right next to the factory and the church. Speaking of church, let's hold a ceremonial service. Alright, what you got over that steam lorry? Steam cores, you glorious, glorious, glorious motherfuckers. Yes. The generators were built thanks to steam lorries like this and their ability to haul cargo over the frozen landscape. It's a shame it can't be repaired. Large pit. That is good. You know what? Because that storm is all the way over there, I think we need a whole ass. Back home. Like, now. Is it quicker to take a... No, that is not in fact quicker. Okay, go there. You are almost there, and then you need to get the fuck back as well. If you can find some survivors over there, I'm gonna be very happy. Please. Yes. Yes. Digging deep in the hard snow, these people saved themselves from the blizzard. Then they waited for help to arrive. Escort those people back home. Alright, folks, everything is coming up Dutchman right now. We got people coming in, we got steam cores coming in. That probably means we should start working on our automaton research. Is there anything at Tech 5 that we actually need aside from those steam sleds? Or steam sleds. Boosted scout sleds, thank you. No, absolutely nothing. So let's start working on the automaton stuff. Streamlined automatons, cost 20 less wood, 20 less steel. Do it. Then the integration. Make sure they're more efficient. And then start banging out the automatons so we can start mining all this shit. Because let me tell you, this outpost is taking up entirely too much workforce. Alright, we're going down to minus 80 soon. This is a problem. If you live in the exclusion zone of Chernobyl, you do not have to be worried. I'd say you'd have to be especially worried. But Jeroen, the internet says drinking bleach will cure autism. Are you saying that isn't true? I mean, if you drink enough bleach, I suppose eventually you will believe it's true, right? What would drinking bleach cure? Let's find the most preposterous theory we can think of. Curing cancer, that's just way too mundane. Let's find something really fucked up. Like growing back your leg that was amputated. Drinking bleach will grow back your... No, it's too simple as well. We can find something truly interesting, guys. But we'll have to think on it a bit. What does drinking bleach cure? Give me some suggestions while I put the down slightly. Great. Now I can lean back and people can still see me. First time I've ever heard of someone wanting refugees. Well, these people aren't fucking, so, you know. It's kind of like Japan. If not for the refugees, we no longer have people to crew the coal mines. Don't worry about heating the archive. Okay. Sure. I mean, if I don't have to spend a whole bunch of coal to do... Why is the research... Oh, because the fucking motherfuckers. Right, but that doesn't say anything about the emergency shifts. So, get fucking rolling. You know what? Let's do it in groups of 2. We are getting people sick right now. That is bad. Guys, I need coal. I want steel. And food is probably also a good... What do you mean shut down? What? Shut down my fucking ass. What? Sir, some of our workers motivated by their faith. When it comes to medical shit, people being motivated by their faith, that's already a terrible start. You don't want to read that. You don't want to see that. You don't want to hear that. That just has to not happen. It's a terrible start. Okay, let's see what else we got. Have volunteered to help with the sick, even the gravely ill. All right, that is admirable. We could build houses of healing and have them treat people there if you pass the necessary laws. Now, I like myself a cup of tea as much as the next guy. However, I do not in fact believe that that is going to cure your frostbite. I think you need a medical professional for that. And I strongly believe that this is a horrible idea. As such, we're going to go with... Thank you. I appreciate your enthusiasm. I appreciate what you're trying to do for people. However... Thank you, but no thank you. Book of Laws. What else have we got here? What's the next city? The next city on Earth? The last city on Earth without low prostitution. We need those refugees to come in real quick because we need to crew the prostitution ring. Drinking bleach will cure you of space parasites. Undetectable space parasites. That makes it even better. Because now you can't deny it. Wait, there's more there. Yeah. Drinking bleach will bring your back dead from the grave. Aye. Will make you invulnerable to xenomorph attacks.
Time to get to work.
Well, I mean, I have never personally been attacked by xenomorphs. So I feel like no one can deny this, right? It's kind of like the Chinese Wall, right? The Great Wall of China. I mean, have there been any Mexican invasions in China? No? Well, that must mean the wall works. I expect to see that one in the next Trump speech. Drinking bleach will generate new cells and cause you to double in size. That could have very different meanings. Is my nose going to double in size? Is my dick going to double in size? Are my muscles going to double in size? Or is my stomach going to double in size? Which one of these is it? Am I going to physically double in size? Because that's a problem, because we actually are nearing the max length humanity can actually get that we can support of our bone structure. People have died. Right. Well, that's just gonna happen, man. Can we take an engineer from somewhere? No engineers. Oh, wait, it's not here? Oh, I would... then where did they die? Oh, right. Coal mine. Streamlined automatons. Automaton integration. Work 10% more efficient. Do it. Up to 70%. Of course, automatons don't work as effective as people, but they're still quite good, obviously. Anything else that needs to happen here? No, scouts are coming in. We need to stockpile some fucking food. I'm gonna let you work for 24 hours so you can heat everything. Got a bunch of sick people. Give them some extra food. Two people. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a lot of people dying right now. This is... There's a sub... Would you stop dying, please? Hello? We need these people. Sawmill boys. Hot houses. We need that food, okay? Because we're not gonna have food for a couple of days. We're not gonna get any food production because the hot houses are gonna freeze. Alright, anyone else that wants to fucking roll over? No, we're still good there? Okay. Any other crucial fucking buildings that just... What? Working day and night. Sir, people are questioning the need for so many emergency shifts. Well, I mean, they are kind of literally dropping dead at the work site, so I suppose we should give them a slight reprieve. They understand that our situation requires hard work from everyone, but do we really have to rely on such heroic effort so often? A break would be nice. You know what else would be nice, ladies and gentlemen? 1,000 coal. Just plopped right into our little crevasse here. How about $1 million? That would also be nice. But sometimes things just don't go the way you like, and you just have to keep going. I feel like this is one of those situations. But given the fact that we are literally dropping dead right now, let's do it. No emergency shifts for 3 days. They're really stringing me up by the hamstrings here. Drinking bleach will resolve all dinosaur incursions. Well, I'm glad someone must be drinking bleach in the world, because Tyrannosaurus Rex, big motherfucker, scary motherfucker, will kill you. Try shooting your little handgun at that. Five? Oh my god. We've almost lost as much. Oh, fuck. Where did this even happen? Expeditions? Oh no. Did you lose the steam course? You cunts could not pull that fucking sled any faster. It was not possible for you to run a little bit harder to outrun the goddamn blizzard on your ass. Now, assuming that you have a basic self-preservation instinct. You'll have done everything you could, but there was nothing you could do to get drop the steam course and just haul ass back. I'd have been pissed, because you'll have dropped the fucking steam course, but at least you would have made it home. Unbelievable. I needed those for the They did not, in fact, haul ass fast enough. And now I can't even boost that motherfucking research anymore because these motherfuckers have me in a deadlock. No emergency shifts, no extended shifts. Fuck. If you all die here, I'm blaming you. This will be your own fault. No automatons, no resources, no food production, nothing. Except the hair in your fucking ass crack to burn in the generator. And if that's not sufficient, you're fucked. Apparently it's sufficient. Well, fuck him anyway. Thank you, Scouts, for returning. Thank you. That is much appreciated, you know. Seems to be a difficult thing to do these days. Everyone into the coal mines. The rest of you go chop some fucking wood. And don't mean your boners in the fucking morning. Stupid asswipes. Sick. If we had a steam core, I'd build another infirmary for you, but guess what? We don't have any. Home? Okay, well, that one I will resolve for you. What the fuck is that little gap in there? Get the fuck out of that bunkhouse and dismantle that shit. I need that little space. How's the fighting arenas? Got one. We got two. Three. Fuck it. Are you cold? You boys too. Well, the generator will turn on when the workday starts. And the fucking child shelters, well, they're just always heated. As well as the care house. What a fucking bag of donkeys. It is 2 days long. Hope going down? Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, okay. 198% efficiency. If only we had 2 of those. It's a fucking storm. I can't tell people to work longer. I can't force people to work 24 hours. There's homeless people right now. And it's raining to boot. What a shitstorm. Are we all cold? We're all cold. That's a problem, actually. Of course I need that. Advanced heaters for everyone. How about that? I'd researched automaton integration 500, but guess what? We are getting a substantial amount of sick people right now. These people have to be treated. And we have demolished all of our... We'll build some temporary medical posts. Temporary because they're to be demolished later. Coal pile depleted. Good. Does that mean this whole thing is now done? No. Apparently it was a what coal pile? What? Oh. What? Oh, never mind. Boom. There. There you go. A new coal pile. A new horde of orcs. Right there. Just... coal. If only we could do that with steam cores. Just blow them right out of the ground. That shit's disabled by a storm, so you boys get to do something else. What is it you guys are going to be doing today? Chop wood. Collect. That is a very bad idea. We're not doing that. Right, because there is no food. Can people still eat here if there are no people to crew them? We are going to try this. We'll see if we have a whole bunch of hungry people in like 3 seconds. Alright. Alright, replace some of these engineers with workers because I need the engineers. That's chilly. Now it's livable. Livable. Alright, they're construct mild frostbite. Alright, now we're getting... Now we are... Yeah, I know. Here, I have an overdrive. That should hopefully help. Freezing? The infirmary is... How is the infirmary freezing? How about now? Let's just burn it all. Fuck it. Everyone gets the heater. Do we have any sort of insulation thing that we can do? Like no, it's Tech 5. Fine, do it. Tech 5. Hit me up. Where are these people getting frostbite? Don't tell me it's out there on this little road and then we have to shut all this shit down. We may in fact have to shut all this shit down. Alright, everybody out. Everybody out. Shut down. Everyone piss off. Maybe go crew a field kitchen or something. Oh, right. Now that we have this and we have amputees, build some goddamn prostheses. Five should do. Didn't I not just... Alright, where can I... Okay, take the engineers out of the public house. Get them out of the pub and into the medical post. This reminds me of it every time. Okay, there's nothing else I want in here. Fuck the dueling law, people are gonna die. Don't have child labor. Now, we could go and turn ourselves into a goddamn tyrant, but you know what? I just don't think that's necessary. Apparently you can indeed still... Alright. Now... Okay. Good. Now we just have a bunch of sick people. Generator stress is doing well. We are burning through coal right now. Bullshit. How are we still gaining coal, burning at level 3 at range 3? Is that fucking coal thumper doing that good of a job? Yes, and that steam coal mine is also doing an excellent fucking job. That and our efficiency is godlike. We have all the efficiency upgrades. Apparently we can keep this up indefinitely. Which is actually pretty fucking good. Okay, so where do we get people working? We need to read about that stuff. I am quite interested in what the hell that says. We're not getting any food. Food rations for 9 days. Okay, well that's no problem, man. This whole area can just go suck a fat dick. We have no ability to actually get any... What? Sick, absent. Okay, well... Turn on all the heaters because apparently it doesn't fucking matter. That's quite chilly. In fact, all of this is quite chilly. I am not surprised we're getting massive frostbite issues. Alright, so it is -6, and then 3, and then the heater. Oh, so that's how the motherfuckers are getting frostbite. Fuck, we'll get these things online 24/7 then. I thought I was being smart turning all this shit off. Right, so everything we are seeing now is without the heaters on. The heaters themselves are like 3 levels, so... How much does this shit burn? They are burning 6 coal per hour, which is far more efficient than these, which are burning 2 coal per hour with the efficiency thing. I know it says 3, but it's actually 2, because we have that efficiency. That is from Hearthstone. Bone Storm! That's literally, I think, the only fucking spell that guy casts. It's just Bone Storm, Bone Storm, Bone Storm, Bone Storm, Bone Storm. That's it. That's all he fucking does. Stress levels, doing fine. Can we get these sick out of the damn... Okay, well, we're about to get a whole bunch of people back. we should consider upgrading our houses. I wish we had a steam core. It will mean that we can build the other coal thingy here. So we don't need like 8,000 people working down the coal thumper. Oh. Well, the storm is slowly passing. The workday is starting. That's not even useful because all the hothouses are disabled. I'm not having my people walk all the way over here through minus 80 degrees. They'll die. Give those sick extra rations. Right, I think we can use extended shifts again. So you know what time it is. Right, infirmaries work 24/7 anyway. Don't really much care about the factory since it's very much a not really time-bound thing. Whereas resource production definitely is. So what you're saying is it is still more efficient to have this one coal thumper online than it is to have the steam coal mine online. However, the steam coal mine only costs you 10 guys, whereas this literally costs you 50. So now we currently have them to spare, so we can easily just have them there. But do we need to power down the overcharge? Overdrive, sorry. I mean, people are kind of freezing, but they're not at home right now, so ain't nobody give a shit. Turn on the heater. Do we need this? No, we totally don't. Do we need it here? Oh, that is a field kitchen. Gathering post, gathering post, ring post, gathering post, gathering post. There we go. And all of you get back to work. Field kitchens as well. How are we doing food-wise? We are doing absolutely fine. Ladies and gentlemen, the automatic prototyping has now been successfully completed. And it is time to get some much-needed upgrades. Healthcare insulation, hothouse selection is also excellent. 15% more food. Boosted scout sleds, let's get that in preparation for the end of the storm. Right, let's read about this automaton thing. Rejected automaton designs. Okay, it's not long. Good. Engineer's lament. If I had a penny for... Can we do the bad English accent? Probably not. I still need to work on that. If I had a penny for every letter we got from well-wishers convinced that the machine built to their specifications could face the great winner, I'd be a rich man. I'm all for people trying things outside of their domain, but you need a feel for this, or at least a bit of common sense. Aye. One look at these abominations is enough to tell you they toppled before they took their first step. With the center of gravity that high, 2 legs won't do. And what were they supposed to grab with these hands? Perhaps a shovel to dig themselves out of the snow they'd constantly be sinking in. This guy's not a fan. He's a hater. At least we got our extended chips back, right? Since we are absolutely fine on coal right now, we can just turn on every single heater we could possibly need. Fuck it. I mean, is it really necessary though? That literally amounts to 9. Chilly, livable. I mean, it's only 1 over. It's not that much of a waste. It's not that much of a waste. Well, that cookhouse is cold as shit. There's no one working in it anyway, so fuck it. Oh, that poor field kitchen though. The public house is still too cold. Daniel Akron, welcome back. We are in the second storm right now. We are doing well. One of our scout teams has died just before they got back to town to the storm. They carried 2 steam cores. That was the only fucking thing I wanted out of that expedition. 2 steam cores, bunch of other miscellaneous shit that I don't give a fuck about. Those steam cores I needed for the automatons. And they did not reach the city. They died just before they fucking got here. And now we have no infirmaries, no automatons, no shit, and we got a heap of people doing absolutely fuck all. But we do have tier 5, so that's good. I wonder if an avalanche just comes raining down if everything just dies. Wouldn't that be a fun, random event? Just... your entire city is gone. Thanks for playing. Get fucked. That'd be a great joke. I'd laugh. That'd be good. No, we are out of workday. Fine. Alright, the 3-level increase is about to go. So let's disable all these fucking... actually, let's not yet disable all the fucking heaters. No, let's do, because that only is at the start of the day, so it doesn't fucking matter. Oh wait, there's actually people working there. Okay, fine. You can have a heater. There's always people working at the infirmaries and shit, so we definitely want to keep that active. Okay, well now we really need that storm to end. We need our hothouses back online, like, now. We already did it, bro. We already got it. Don't you worry one bit. It's already operational. The people are already working there. It's actually a bunch of refugees, so it's even worse. And those giant icicles are hanging over the crater in the last scenario, if you are at the wall drilling under those. I didn't actually play the last scenario yet. The Fall of Winterhome, that is. I didn't actually play that yet. However, that would be a meme and a half. That would be a meme and a half. I need my hothouses back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we now have 100% faster scouts. That requires steam cores. Hothouse selection. We need food. Stat. Alright, the storm has ended, folks. So get everyone off of these goddamn coal thumpers. Drop this shit down like 2 levels. Everyone in here. I want 3 scout teams. 1, 2, 3. Speedy boys. Small airship? Oh, wreck. Okay, well you really got my hopes up there. Very well. Actually, if we're not burning any fucking coal, we may as well just fucking take this whole bullshit piece offline. I mean, it is warm now. Warm. So we may as well go back here. How are the heaters? Ooh. Little unnecessary. Okay, you get to be on. Everything else off? Excellent. Will this power all of that? Will this power this? You're actually on right now, right? Temperature, building. Why are you not on? I told you to be on. Oh, right, we're paused. Fuck. Fine. Range 2 will hit the thing. Fine, do it. Just do it. Turn on then, because people aren't going to be arriving before that. Strong. What? What now? The weather is trying to do us in again. Owing to large atmospheric pressure gradients, strong winds are predicted. Game. Suck a fat dick. Long, hard, and passionate. Mine, preferably. All scout teams and transports will have half the travel speed. Fuck you. And the horse you rode in on. Alright. Dump these people out of the goddamn fucking things. Demolish them at the same time. We don't need them. We need folk in the cookhouses to cook this food. How are you still cold? Turn on the damn heater. And that one can be on all the time. How are we doing coal production wise? I mean, without the coal thumper, we are running a... We're not in fact running a deficit. That's fine. Yes, they did. Thanks for pointing that out, Gruz. Without you, I would not have noticed that. He will die? Absolutely not a fucking chance. We are doing well, we are going strong, and we're going to make it. We are going to make it. Fuck. Turn on the damn heater. Give these people some extra food. We could do that. What? Whoa. What happened? Hello? Why did we drop? Oh. Fine. Stay at level 2 then. Anything else we need? Or give a sermon or something. Everything else going well? Yeah, everything else is livable. Hot house selection is online. Ladies and gentlemen, our food production is now going to go skyrocketing. Hopefully. I think it may be time to get people some houses. But I don't think we actually have the damn resources to do that though. So how about no? Alright, we need to get some goddamn steam cores for automatons, but our scout sleds have been severely slowed down. Alright, we are getting food, it's being cooked, we have prostheses for those that need them, the sick are being cured. There's apparently sick people, but no... whatever. Give a pray. Have some praying. Promise fulfilled. Excellent. Oh good, that means we can now fine. We'll not use the emergency shifts again, we'll just go with the overtime. And besides, discontent is fucking nothing, so. What do you mean? What it could have been? What a fucking meme. We needed those fast scout sleds. Yes, sleds. No more resources inside, eh? Then move camp. Is that in range of this? No. It's not even. Okay.